Governor Rick Snyder laid out his plans today to lawmakers of Lansing, and now he is ready to tell us what his proposal will do for you. Right now, the governor is in Grand Rapids for a town hall meeting a little bit later on. Good evening, Governor. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Let me start with, you have a proposal to raise gas taxes, but let's talk about those vehicle registration fees. You are proposing 25% increase for big rigs, 60% increase for car and light trucks. I would argue that those big rigs do more damage to the road, so why not charge them just as much?
Well, I appreciate the question, Jeff. They already pay a significant amount, significantly more than commercial or regular vehicles that people have. And so it's really looking at the balance. So in a dollar amount case, they'll pay much more compared to a regular passenger vehicle. So we need to do a balance there to keep traffic moving, commerce moving, and businesses growing. So the proposal overall is very good, though. It's about $1.2 billion more per year for the roads.
You say it's good, Governor, and I think a lot of people watching may say this doesn't sound so good to me, because you're talking about gas taxes going now at 19 cents for unleaded and for diesel, but going up to 33 cents per gallon. I know your estimates show that would cost families about $120 extra per vehicle on average with the registration increase, but I can't think that a lot of your constituents are going to be happy about this.
Well, let's stop for a moment. I've done multiple town halls. I've talked to a lot of people in the state. No one likes our roads. Everyone knows our roads are a problem. And the question is how do we handle this? And it's really a case about saving money in the big picture. Because as you mentioned, Joanne, it's $120 a year as a starting point. That's $10 a month. But then you start calculating the numbers. This would be an investment over 10 years that would be $12 billion. If we don't make this investment, we'll get a bill for $25 billion. So this is less than half the cost of doing nothing. In addition to that, we spend about $40 a year more than the other states in vehicle repairs, or $80, excuse me. That would bring the net cost down to $40 a year, a big drop there. And then it would create 12,000 jobs, and it would save nearly 100 lives a year. You add all these things up, and it's pretty common sense to move forward.
How confident are you, though, that you will have the legislative support to get your proposals to become reality? Because I think that you may have some opposition, my gut would tell me, even with some Republicans on some of these things.
Well, this is one of the most challenging things to do, and that's why it hasn't been done since '97, and that's why our roads are a mess.
Yeah, but isn't this
it's gotten too caught up in politics. This is common sense, and if we're a family, we just get this done.
Governor, I hate to cut you off, but isn't this an essence of government? I mean, shouldn't you already provide this service and protect the infrastructure and whatnot without having to raise any more taxes? I mean, isn't that part of what you do right now?
Well, that's the problem, is we've not been investing appropriately for a number of years, and this is to get us caught up. This is about having a flawed system that we're going to put in a system that will last then, to have better roads and save us all money.
One more question before we go. We're just about out of time. We're a week away for the deadline for the Detroit Financial Review team to give you their findings. Do you expect them to get them to you next week, or will they need more time?
They may need some more time, because I asked them to do more review in the sense of looking at the long-term liabilities for the city. We need to get those straightened out too, and I want a thoughtful analysis, and I know they're doing very good work. So I'm looking forward to the report as quickly as they feel confident they're going to have a great work product.
Well, Governor, we thank you so much for your time. I wish we could spend some time to talk about Belle Isle. We'll do that, I guess, at another time. But again, thank you so much for your time, and best of luck to you.
Great to be with you.
You bet.